one. I'm so proud of who I become.
Alright, so today I'm going to show you different snakes, different ages, and how they react to you, and how you should tame them and try to tame them, you know? Because at the end of the day, these snakes really and truthfully cannot be tamed. But what you can do is get them familiar with your hands and being around people. And by doing that, you hold them often, you know, every day. Every day, just take your snake and play with it. You may have a snappy snake. You may have a snake that want to bite at you. A lot of these snakes that bite at you, you need to understand why. Why is this snake trying to bite at me? Is it hungry? Is it scared? Or is it just aggressive? You know? And there are a lot of snakes that are aggressive. And you could break them out of that aggressiveness. It just takes patience and work and time. But probably my oldest, she's a 2018 female, 1,800 grams. And if you see how she is, how calm she is in my hands, like I can touch her face, see? I mean, of course they're not gonna like it, but you're gonna see, when I show you other snakes in this video, you're gonna see the difference. They're always wild animals, understand that. They're not like pet dogs, they cannot be tamed. You can't teach them to do certain things, but what you can do is socialize them, get them used to being handled by us, and they won't be so afraid. Because the problem is they're afraid of us more than we're afraid of them. And a lot of us are so afraid of these snakes. It's like, I think the snakes could sense the fear. So it's two people scared, so the snake is going to do what they got to do. They see the bigger one scared, they got one way to control it: bite them. Bite them. So what is the snake going to do? Bite you. She's an adult. She already gave birth to a whole clutch of eggs. She laid a whole clutch of eggs, and she's calm, see? So this one is my flagship gene. Like his name is Streets. I handle him so much all the time because I like him so much that he's used to everything. Like he, you know what I mean? Like see what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why he's like that is because like I said, I handle him a lot. He was born in 2018. He has never snapped at me. He has never tried to bite me. So this is the result of handling them all the time. They just become like a real pet. And they're therapeutic to me. I don't care what y'all say or what they say. Not y'all, I love y'all. But what they say, nah. I don't care what they say. These snakes are therapeutic. Because when I hold them, they calm me down. Because if you're excited when you're holding them, they gonna be excited. And an excited snake on you is gonna be on flight mode. It's gonna try to run from out your hands. You're gonna steady. I'm gonna show you one. I think I have one like that. I'm not sure, but you'll see. But anyways, this one right here is my GHI Mojave, but he's good people. He's the father to my first clutch. So him and Karma, they got something going on. Alright, give me a second. He's a skittish snake, but he just has not been handled often. So what you gotta do is you gotta let him know everything is okay in the world. Let him know that we're not here to hurt him. And once he gets to learn that everything is okay, he will loosen up. He will quickly jump back into that coil mode. He will coil up real fast. See? Any sudden movements or anything. So you gotta be easy and calm with them. Sometimes you gotta be serious, man. These animals are always gonna be animals. They're not humans, and a lot of us want to treat animals like humans. But yeah, he's coming along. I'm gonna go on to the next one because he's very skittish. Like I want to put him away, so I want him to feel safe. As you can see, he is a little. He's opening up a little bit. He's starting to like explore a little bit, but he's still scared. So I'm gonna put him away. All right. And this right here, see, this is a hatchling, a little frigidity little noodle. All she want to do is run, and get away. She just gave us a fresh new shed too, so I'm extremely happy. She's a sugar gene. See all of that pattern coming up on her belly? She tried to get away. That's what I'm saying. Like she's never snapped at me, but they're always on the go. They just want to explore everything. Like, what is this and what is that and what is this and what is that? Like I just call the little babies noodles. Look. Like, what is that? Is this the camera? She ain't camera shy. You can see that. I haven't got a name for her yet, but this is my sugar. Look at her pattern. Look at how the white is coming up. You see? And this is the whole thing I wanted to show you. If you keep your hands on them and you calmly move around with them where they can gain your trust, they will calm down. And if you haven't noticed, while I was, messing around with y'all, talking to y'all, I kept handling her. She was a little hyper at first. But the longer I did it, the more she calmed down. She's calm now. Alright. I'm going to show y'all another one. Alright. So this one is a sub-adult. But I want y'all to understand it's a little difficult for me to really show you the intensity of how different they are because I spend a lot of time with all of my animals. So he is balled up. That's why they call ball pythons. This is their safe and secure position. They feel nothing can harm them when they're like this. So I want to try to open him up. He's a little afraid of the world as well, but he's not like that big one. So as soon as he opens up, he just wants to explore as well. You don't have to fight with him much. You see? So he is jumpy. If you have a jumpy snake, just don't jump on your own. Let them do what they need to do. Let them crawl around and you just make sure they don't go where you don't want them to go. And you just keep holding them and then you let them move in your hand. And don't jump when they jump. They're not gonna bite you when they jump. They're just afraid. They don't know they don't really know what's going on. They don't know if you're trying to hurt them. They don't know if you're trying to kill them. Seriously, you could be a predator and they don't know that. And that's what's going on with these animals. And the biggest problem is, his name is Skulls because of that. See that? See that? That's what gave him his name, Skulls. But yeah, the more you handle them, the more they will be able to socialize with other people, and the more tame they will be. But as far as like an animal, like a dog, you're not gonna be able to tame them like the dog to teach them to do certain things. But you can socialize your animal, you can socialize your pet, so eventually you'll be able to let other people hold them. The more and more you do, like what I'm doing. You do this for 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, even longer. I do it for hours in a day. But at least do it daily. Just handle your pet. Show your pet affection. Let your pet know that it's a world out here, because a lot of people get these pets and put them in their tanks and their little enclosures, and that's all they see for the rest of their life, and it's like jail. And you don't want to be locked in a enclosure, even though their natural environment, they feel safe in an enclosure. As far as like tight, dark spaces, they do love that. You do want them to get out sometimes and see things. As far as a pet. Anyways, this is a sub-adult. It's my male. He was born 2019. He's a pastel phantom. Alright. See how calm he is? Alright, folks. Gotta stay strong.